Today we're gonna celebrate. Today we're gonna celebrate. Today we're gonna celebrate. Cause it's the 50th video. It's the 50th video. We've done 50 episodes of parents doing it all. And that's super amazing. So we're gonna celebrate. Woohoo! Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My parents are here. Joe is here. Welcome, 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 welcome. Phil is here. Good morning. I am super excited today because we are at episode 50. Oh, does that come out backwards on your video? Do we have to do it this way or this way? 50. We've done this 50 days. I can't say 50 days in a row because I took the weekend off once, which I'm going to keep doing because that is very good for my own mental and emotional health. So 50, 50, 50. Yes, and it is a sunshiny morning. I think the colors are getting brighter out there. I'm not sure if it's because I haven't spent as much time outside, but I look outside and the green looks greener and the blue looks bluer. Is that a perspective thing or is that real? Does it matter? I don't know. Good morning, Jennifer. 50th episode, 50th episode. Woohoo! All right, super excited about that. So, if you are here for the very first time, put in a 1. If you are returning, put in a 3. Because it is such a delight to have you back. All right, everything's running. Just had to check for a moment. So welcome, 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 welcome. Today we are going to talk about what you might have been discovering in your family. Because I think taking a little time to stop, to reflect, to realize all the good things. Yes, Jennifer is back. Jennifer, you've been here for almost all of them. Joe, I think you've been here for all of them. My parents have been here for many, many, many. I think in the beginning you weren't necessarily here. But you've been for, many, 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 all of them. It has been awesome. So first thing we do is we say welcome. So if you are here for the first time, put in a 1. If you are here for a return, put in a 3. If you are returning or new, you will learn that the 3 is part of a heart. And that anytime anyone gives me hearts, I dance because it's fun. I dance because it's fun. All right. So the second thing we do before we dive into content is we talk about what's working for us. In the past 24 hours, what have you done that has worked for you, that has been good for you? What are you finding that you are grateful for? What do you think? You type, I talk, because that's kind of how these platforms work. But I want you to type for 2 reasons. 1, it helps you solidify what's happening in your head. And 2, I want you to inspire other people. It's not just me here. We are a community. We welcome each other. We bring us all in. Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning. Good morning. So make sure that you are being part of the inspiration, engaged in the community, because it just makes it that much more fun. So what is working? What I found last night was when I cooked my dinner, I cooked some steak last night and ate that. And then I cooked my vegetables and ate that. And it was all very piecemealed, but it actually really worked. I didn't stress out about the timing of how long to cook the eggplant versus how long the steak was going to cook. And I got to eat everything hot. And since nobody else is here, it didn't really matter that it was piecemealed. So I think I'm going to keep doing that. I think that that's going to be a little bit of a new system for me. Good morning, Bree. What else is working for me? Yesterday I had a very, 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 very full day. And so I finished my last call at about 6:30, but hadn't had many breaks all day. And so at 6:30 when I was done, I did my wrap-up emails. I did my last check of anything that came through, and then I stopped. I closed my computer. I put down my phone. I did not check anything else for the rest of the night, which is unlike me. Usually I'm kind of keep checking, keep thinking, keep doing more. So I think that is so works for me, and I need to plan that more, put that into the structure. Good morning, Becca. Good morning, Matt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back, Matt. So, Becca, I'm not sure if you've been here. Maybe you've been here and I haven't seen you, but put a 1 in the chat if it's your first time here. Put a 3 if you're returning so we can all say welcome or welcome back. That's a little bit of how we do the groove here on Parents Doing It All. So, my parents did a full moon ceremony. Yes! Was last night the full moon? Did I miss it? Oh my goodness, I've been so in the world of self-care and self-help that I missed the full moon. Oh my goodness. I'm going to believe that all of the energy still came pouring in and filling me up and giving me love, because the full moon is always all about abundance and what is coming in, what you are calling in, which is great. Phil is helping his wife just having and keeping a schedule. Yes, a schedule. That is working. That is awesome. I love it, Phil. Jennifer, I am grateful that my kids got a musical card that my son is obsessed with. He plays Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. That is super funny. Can't touch this. Are they going to get Hammer Pants too? Because that would be awesome. Good morning, Matt. I'm so glad you're back. Yes, 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 yes. If you have things that are working for you, type them in. Otherwise, we're going to move on. The schedule's working for Joe too. See? Community and conversation. Community and conversation. That's working for me. This is working for me. Having to get up and get dressed is working for me. Letting go of a little bit of the pretense in the beginning, right? Because we're now at number 50. I've been kind of looking back of what did I do in the beginning versus now. The pretense of needing to make sure I had all my makeup on, that everything was set. I'm a little more like, yeah, and we're in reality. And that's okay. My hair is still a little wet because that extra half hour sleep felt important today. So I took it. That's how it goes for me. So the topic of today is I really want you to stop and pause and think about what amazing things have you discovered about your family, right? And I didn't say amazing in the title originally, but I do want you to think about, thank you, Joe. Yes, the 50 is a big deal. I really want you to think about what are the good things that you are discovering, that you are finding, that you are figuring out about yourself, about your family, that this moment is pointing us in directions of things that we can learn. And it's easy to get caught in the downward spiral of all of the things that we can't have anymore, that all of the things that are overwhelming. And I want that to stop. And the way we stop that is by training our brains to spiral up, right? So if you stop and you think about, well, what did I discover? And to me, that word has a very positive side of it. What's great about this? What is working about this? What strengths am I finding in this moment? That's super positive and powerful. So what are you finding about your family? You're going to have to type that stuff in because I don't know, because I'm not actually in your house, which is a good thing right now because I can't be there. What you may or may not know about me is that is what my practice was before. Before all of this happened, my practice was actually going into families' homes. I did some parent training virtually, but the most reason why people hired me was because I came into the home, right? And with companies and organizations, I go into the office space to create culture change from the inside out. And what I'm learning is that actually really does work for me. Jeanette, you awesome West Side YMCA teacher. Hello. Yes. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week for all of the teachers that are here. Yes. Welcome. Thank you. All right. So what I am learning, what have I discovered that is working for me? I'm going to share what's been working for me. Hopefully it will inspire you to see what's working in your family, but please do share what's been working for you. Again, it will inspire other people to remember that. What's working for me is that I started this in the beginning and I'm still here. 50 episodes. That's huge. And we are still here. We're still rocking. We're still on social media. My internet is still working. All of those things are great for me. What I am discovering is that it is much easier for me to do a live video or a conversational interview where I'm talking to someone than it is for me to sit down and do a static video or static content. There's something about the interaction of knowing that you are on the other side listening and watching me right now that helps motivate me, that brings my energy up. And so as I move forward creating content, I'm thinking about that, right? Like last week, I didn't get my email out to my mailing list because just sitting down and writing the content was less motivating for me. It is harder for me to sit down and focus in that way. This is really working for me. So I have to think about moving forward. How do I continue that, right? I mean, we're going to continue doing this, but we'll have to see how else I can foster that in my life. Where else can I bring in a live conversation? What else is working for me? Cooking, surprisingly, is working for me. But what I do is I cook a whole bunch and I freeze some. And then I bring out one new thing a week of the old thing, right? So I just made a whole bunch of beef stew and I think I froze 6 containers. And that gives me 6 weeks of beef stew. And each container is about 3 meals. So now I'll have variety, but I'll also be able to have food every week, right? So I have some dal that's frozen. Good morning, Shane. Good morning. Some dal that is frozen. Some stew. I made some soup last week that's frozen. So that is working for me, making meals, freezing them so that I'm not eating a week's worth in one sitting, but every week I have a little bit of all the different flavors. It's adding variety, which is very helpful right now. What else is working? Scheduled dinner dates is absolutely working for me. So maybe you're doing with your family, maybe you're having play dates that are scheduled, maybe you're having family dinner with relatives or with other families you know virtually, but setting it up, having it on a schedule, having it as a routine. Shane, I'm sending you love back. Thank you for the love. As I said, I always stop for love, always stop for hearts, because that is super important. What else is working? It is working for me to go on my balcony on sunny days like this, because I will do that again. It feels really good. It feels like I can be physically distant from other people and still get the sunshine that I need and still get some fresh air, which is awesome. I'm finding that working is really, really helpful for me these days, but also having a balance of time where I can be quiet, which is, I know, maybe a little surprising that I like time to be quiet, but I really, really do enjoy being quiet. That is working for me. And last week I started doing, one of the schools where I am consulting, I started doing weekly teacher conversations. So while the traditional role that I was hired for was to support the kids and the families, in this moment, it also seemed really important to give the teacher support. So yesterday I had a conversation with the teachers again, and that felt so good. It's a little bit different than talking to parents, right? Because we're all in a different situation and talking about the fact that we are missing being around kids, that we are missing seeing our children, was a really great space for me. I super enjoyed that. So I hope it's working for them too. What is working in your home? I want you to stop. I want you to think about it. I want you to have a conversation with your family about that. What are you discovering? Are you discovering that you really actually have the same talent as a friend? Right? What my mom discovered is that she doesn't like doing jigsaw puzzles by herself. She used to do it with me and my sister. Neither of us are there, and my dad doesn't like doing jigsaw puzzles. So she's decided jigsaw puzzles are not something she's enjoying right now because it's a social activity for her. Are you finding things like that? That there are things that during this time, while you are home, you are not enjoying because you want to do it in a different way? That is an important thing to know, because that means that when I come home for another time, I'll make sure that I sit down and do a jigsaw puzzle with my mom, right? So what are you discovering is working for you? What are you discovering that you need a different way and form? Think about it. Let me know. What can you inspire other people around? Can I think of anything else that is working for me? I have to say the other thing that is working for me is old school arts and crafts. I had ordered some construction paper for a project that I needed to do for one of my schools, and to put, I have discovered that having the like old school construction paper, which wasn't something that I really ever in my own home played with, but because I was around kids, that totally worked for me, right? I would do that in homes all the time, or in schools all the time with families and kids. I've discovered that sitting at my own desk, doing some construction paper, like whether it's doodling and coloring with some colored pencils, or whether it's like cutting it out and making shapes, totally working for me. That is where my creative energy is going. Feels a little strange to be a full adult playing with my construction paper by myself, but it makes me very happy, so I am in. My parents say missing going to the gym and seeing others working hard. Yes. So I wonder if what that makes me think is there a way to do an online virtual course, or to do it with a workout buddy in which you can see other people working out hard? Or is it just really something that you miss, and working out with other people is something that is important that you can know moving forward, right? For me personally, I have learned that in a yoga class, even if I can see other people, if it's a Zoom call and I can see them, it's still really hard for me to get on my yoga mat and stay in the class. So watching it might not be the same. Good morning, Julia. Watching it might not be the same. You got to try it and see what works for you. My parents say having time to appreciate watching a robin nest and the mom tending to her eggs. Yes, super cool. All of the things around nature that we're discovering. What are you finding out? What are you seeing? What are you noticing? What are you having time to appreciate right now? I want to know what you are discovering in your family. So now it is time for you to go figure it out, think about it, and come back and comment and share. Let me know, let other people know, so we can all be inspired together. Yes? All right. I am here every weekday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come and join me, because it is more fun when we are all here together. Today is number 50. Today is number 50. We've done 50 episodes. So great. So please share with your friends who would benefit from being here with us. Please like, please subscribe, please follow, because we are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, in all of the places. And I will see you tomorrow for episode 51. Oh, 51. Have a beautiful, beautiful, great day. Shane, thank you. I think I rock too. Shane just said that I rock. Shane, you rock as well. You've been doing amazing things in the world too. So I love it. Julia says, Joe says he'll be here every day. Yes, 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 yes. Julia says, it brings emotional space to my kids and I. We can talk out there walking and breathing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And nature allows you to have those conversations. That's what I'm hearing. It feels different having a conversation on a walk versus having a conversation sitting down. So how can you bring that into your family? Beautiful point, Julia. Jeanette says, riding my bike by the beach and listening to the waves is relaxing and calming. Oh my goodness. If you wanted to send me a video of the waves of the ocean, oh, I'd be so grateful. In New York City, there is not a lot. I mean, there's a lot of nature in New York City. I am not in a lot of the nature of New York City because of the physical distancing rules and regulations. I am finding that on the days like this where it is beautiful, there are so many people in the nature spots that we have that it doesn't feel good to me given our health. So I've been staying home and using my balcony / fire escape for that. So yes, send me videos, send me pictures of nature. I would be so grateful. I would love it so much. So yes, Jeanette, enjoy your day. You all enjoy your day. Shane, it is very early where you are. You're in California. I wonder what you're doing up so early, watching the sunrise? Something fun, discovering that is something that you enjoy in your day. What are you discovering? Let us know. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Happy almost Mother's Day. Happy waking up early to watch the sunrise if that's what you're doing. And I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! Goodbye. So long. Farewell. It's been amazing. Happy 50th day. Happy 50th episode.